Welcome back to Dedicated TV. My name is Pastor Frank Samuel. Today I want to talk about 5 prerequisites for success accomplishment. Number 1, visualize success in what you want to accomplish. The word visualize speaks of vision. That before any man achieve or actualize his goal, that man must first get the picture of that thing he wants to actualize. And until he sees that thing, the picture of that thing, he cannot actualize it or fulfill it. This is very, very crucial because you need to get the picture of what you want to achieve in your heart before you pursue it. You don't just wake up and pursue anything without first of all visualizing it. You must get the picture of what you want to achieve in your heart, because this may fortify you against any difficulty you may face on the road of fulfilling that project or that thing you want to achieve in life. However, having a dream or vision without putting in the required effort leads to frustration. If you must maximize what God has entrusted in your hand or that project you want to fulfill, you must first of all visualize it. You must get the picture of what you want to achieve first before you pursue it, because vision is the mother of fulfillment. Number 2, you must get the cost benefits analysis. Any man seeking to accomplish his project, career, must first of all sit down, check the cost of the materials that is going to carry him throughout the period of that project. The Bible says in Luke chapter number 14 from verse 28 to 30, it says that a man about to handle a project must first sit down, pick up his pen, go through the cost of materials. You must first of all know how much is the worth of the materials you're going to invest in that particular project before you delve into the project, or else you will fail. If you must achieve that project, you must first of all sit down, count the cost, analyze the potential benefits of that project you're about to handle before you start it. The cost is very, very more important to checkmate because it puts your effort in perspective. Now, if you must succeed in any project, sit down, count the cost, check the benefit, check the loss, check what you're going to stand to gain if the money you have or what you have in hand, the materials provided, can be able to finish up, or else you will start and then you will not finish. And then you begin to blame God. But the Bible says the hand of Jeremiah started the building and it finished it up. Jeremiah sat down, he go through all the materials available before he'd adventure into that particular project. So don't just jump into a project without checking the cost, the benefit, analyze it before you go into it. Number 3, planning. It is essential to make detailed plans about how you're going to execute your objectives, because without planning, effort is dissipated on wasteful schemes and lots of trial and error. People who fail to plan always look back with regret. They realize with the benefit of insight that they would have accomplished much more with the same laborers, with the same materials available to them. When you fail to plan, others will include you in their plans, and definitely you will work according to their plans. Because one who does not plan has already planned to fail. So if you don't have a plan, others will include you in their plans, and you have no choice than to work according to their plans. And that's why you must stand in anything you must do. You must have a good planning system. Number 4, lay a good foundation. Hence, you have already gotten the picture of what you want to accomplish in your heart. The next thing is to put your hands into working, and that's laying of foundation. Now, if you must lay a good foundation, one thing you must have to understand is that every building rests on the foundation. And now when the foundation is faulty, the building is sure to collapse. every good architecturer will tell you that no one plays with the foundation. No one economizes material when it comes to foundation and then puts in the highest materials in the building. Sure, the building will collapse because the foundation is the bedrock of the building. So if you want an efficient building and you want it to last long, you must give it an efficient, a strong foundation. So now, after you have visualized the vision of what you want to accomplish and you have a good plans, you have counted the cost of what you want to accomplish, and now you have drawn your plans, you've made a good plans on how you want to accomplish it. The next thing is to lay the foundation, because the planning process is the process of getting the materials, hence you have already counted the cost. So now, in getting the material to lay the foundation, you must not joke on the foundation laying, because the foundation is the paramount in making up a building. Because it's just like, for instance, a child who has not attended nursery, primary, or kindergarten or grade, now being promoted to JSS1 or high school. You discover that such a child will do nothing than to scramble on his books because he had nothing in the brain to pen down. So the reason why so many buildings collapse is because the foundation is faulty. Don't forget, the Bible says in the book of Psalms 11 verse 3, if the foundation is destroyed, what then can the righteous do? The foundation of everything, both marriage, both business, your foundation as a Christian in God's service matters so much. If a wrong foundation is laid, then the whole building, your total self is destroyed. So that is why whatever thing you do, you must lay a good foundation for future purpose. The foundation is the mother of every effort. And it is very, very important because it carries everything you have been analyzing. Whatever thing you have analyzed from the first to the second to the third, the foundation now carries it. So that is why the foundation must truly be looked on and worked hard on to make sure it is firm. A lot of what is done in the foundation laying most may be invisible, but yet if failure to do it, the whole project will be in a mess. Number 5 is courage. After the foundation laying and every analysis that must have been done, the next thing very, very important is courage. The courage to start and to finish the project which you have started. A lot of people start a project and then they lose courage along the line and then they abandon the project. Some begin to feel within themselves, can I truly complete it? Should I continue it or I should abandon it? Most people who could not finish their project is not as a result of less material or they run out of material, but the problem is because they lost courage. They were not courageous and no one was there to build their courage, and whereby they abandoned their projects. So courage is very, very important. After laying the foundation, you must be courageous, because courage is the only thing that will back you up to start and finish any project. Courage is boldly confronting the things you fear. Courage is boldly confronting challenges, and those things you feel can stop that project, can stop that career, can stop that business you are handling. Courage is the only propeller that can move you to the heights you have always dreamed of getting to. Everyone lives in fear of one thing or another. Now, without courage, all you have been planning for is a waste. Courage will make you start projects in spite of your fears, in spite of the challenges, and courage will kickstart it, and it will also back you up until the finishing point. That is why it is very, very important for one to have courage in anything that person is doing. Our childhood or formative years are often filled up with all kinds of fears. But when we continue in that particular project or that particular thing that gives us that fear, the fear vanishes. Without courage, you keep skating the borders of your dreams, not coming to reality. That's why the Bible says in 2 Timothy chapter number 3 verse 7, say, ever learning but not coming to the knowledge of understanding. This is not because the people Apostle Paul was talking about, they were not learning, but the problem was because they keep on doing what they are doing, but not getting the actual knowledge of what they are doing. So there are many people who do what they do, but they don't have the courage of mastering that thing they are doing. And that's why I pray for you today. May you take courage to fulfill all your projects and every dreams you have ever dreamt of. The courage to actualize your aim, the courage to actualize your vision. This is what God is going to give to you. Please, if today is your first time of seeing this video, please like and share this message on this great platform, as you will be a blessing to others. And also drop your comment below. Thank you till I come your way the next time. Bye-bye.